So Legacy Hammer, it's been talk of arm wrestling community for the last, I would say, 2 weeks. Everyone's been talking about it. Devon is pissed that the left hand hammer is not in circulation. So Dennis has it, but does he really has it? Actually, I have it. If you didn't know, there was behind a closed door event and I beat Dennis, Morozo, Devon, all of them in the same night. I got this. What happened next? I woke up. So in this video, I'm going to explain to you what's the meaning behind Legacy Hammer, in my opinion, why it matters, and what is the current situation. So Legacy Hammer is more idea than anything else. So this is Devon's idea that there is a memento, there is an item, there's an artifact that strongest arm wrestler on the planet possesses. One with left arm, one with right arm. So he took his WL hammer and he put the names of the people that at that point are the strongest ones, and whoever wins the strongest one is the next strongest one on the planet. And the idea would be that the names keep building up. And it's something that could outlive us all. So even when we're long gone, there's still a legacy item. Not necessarily it will be a hammer. So right now, one hammer has Dennis and one hammer Levin. After 2018 match, Devon versus Levin, Devon lost, and afterwards, I don't know when, but he sent Dennis a hammer. He gave this hammer to Dennis with a message.
Hammer, сколько килограмм?
Это Ларат мне
Да,
подарил. 16 килограмм он весит.
Да? 16 kilograms.
16 килограмм.
Большой, да.
Да. Такой, говорит, забирай. Вот он мне написал такое письмо.
From Devon, да?
Да, это Девон. Оно лежало вот здесь вот. Вот здесь вот. Когда мне передали этот молот, не он передал, привезли там ребята. Ну, никто не знал, что там записка. Это я уже приехал сюда, поставил, смотрю, что за бумажка, достал. Ничего себе. Письмо.
Dennis, я люблю тебя.
And I'm going to talk about, I think there's a big misunderstanding, but the idea would be like, you are the strongest left arm on the planet. If you don't know much about what actually happened and how it changed and who has been the strongest left and right, I'll put 2 articles from Eric Rosin, Arm Wrestling Archives. He tracks everything very perfectly and you can see how it goes and from who it goes. Of course, it's kind of messy all the time, but right arm, when Devon lost to Levin and King of the Table, he gave his hammer right then and there, the right hand hammer. So Levin right now has the hammer. It's a memento. It's not the WL thing. It's not East versus West. It's not King of the Table thing. It's just arm wrestling thing. And I really like the idea. Like boxing champions, they will have linear or undisputed champion names or pictures on the belt. And then when you have it, eventually you can look at all the great champions that had the belt before you. I think it's something arm wrestling world, it's separate from everything else. Because let's be honest, like I think promotion's gonna change, name's gonna change, world is gonna change. But if we leave something like a legacy, it's something really cool. And people get upset with many different things and get upset that it was a WL hammer. So when Devon gave it to Dennis, he said that you can change it. You can do whatever you want. You can even have a different thing. You can make it axe, you can make it whatever you want it. And just put the names in there and then give it to the next one who deserves it. I think him and Dennis, there was a misunderstanding, lost in translation, as it usually happens. I think Dennis just thought it's a gift from Devon, and that's it. Now it's a big mess back and forth, and I don't know how good Dennis's English actually is. I don't think he's paying much attention to this, but I think we're gonna sort it out, and then the next guy, whoever deserves it, gets it. It's not like WL hammer. It just was the hammer that Devon used to do it. Devon kind of introduced this thing. Was he the best left arm before he gave it to the Dennis at the time? Most likely not. Was Dennis the best left hand on the planet at that time? There's good arguments that he was. Because if you know the events that happened in 2018, two of the left hand greats, perished in few days before the event. So I think that was, and he kind of had to give it to the next one. So for Levin, he can hold on to it until he can defend it, then he has to give it to the next one. He don't has to give it, but it would be cool if he gives it to the next one, or he retires. So that's the situation with legacy hammers. I personally think it's really cool, because imagine like 20, 30, 40, 50 years. You can look back and you have this memento with names Levin Saakashvili, Devin Laird, Denis Saplenko on it, Artem Morozov, whoever has it, right? We don't know what's going to happen in 3-5 years, let alone in 50 years. So as an idea, amazing thing. Does it matter that much to a lot of people? I don't know. But I would still think bigger the name and the list of names on each hammer or legacy item, cooler it gets, right? And I think maybe we should track down and put the names of the people that also was before number ones. And if those are added there, like John Berzank, Andrei Pushkar, and you just name it, Travis Bagent, I think the hammer just gets a value of its own, and it's just cool memento to have, and definitely something, when you change it to a different item, because right now, like Devon said, you can change it, you can do any adjustments you want, you just have to put the names on it. If you change it to something else, it becomes a memento. You can, that's very valuable for some people. I just like the idea. I really like it. This whole situation between Devon and Dennis kind of got out of hand. I think Devon also wanted the match, but I don't think Dennis' left arm is even possible to pull right now. I think he had too many issues, and every time I talk with him, and he doesn't say nothing good about left arm. So I think that is the problem. He kind of went a little bit too hard, trying to get that match, trying to get it, but he created something, and I think it got lost in translation where it should have been going around from person to person. Right now, left arm, it is Artem Morozov until he loses his number one spot. It is Levin Saakashvili until he loses his number one spot. But it's right now, in 2024. What happens in 3, 4, 5 years, we really don't know. New guys are coming along every single day. Every day. In 18 years, it's going to be completely different generations coming in. So, yeah, let me know your thoughts. And, yeah, stay strong and love arm wrestling.